Nux, can you react to Rev's video about your little lolly drama? Dude, that situation was such a shit show. To react to Rev's video? Okay, I'll rant about it a little bit, but I'm not going to react to the whole video. This was my favorite cancellation that I've gotten in a long time. Listen, I haven't been canceled for like a year, okay? Oh, that's not true. There was that whole N-word thing where people took it out of context where I paid streamers to say the word nipple. But, dude, this was so funny. This was the best drama I've been in a long time. Okay, hold on. First of all, can I just preface how hilarious it is to say, oh man, I'm getting canceled by lolicons. Dude, that's just too funny. But before I saw that video, he was so mad. Dude, it's a huge video. The video got like 100,000 views. It's his best performing video in a long time. Okay, dude, I was thinking of actually memeing about it on, dude, look at this. You type in Rev says Desu, and Nux is bad as the first hit, and then Nux is the second one. Dude, that's so funny. I mean, it was his best performing video in a long time, so I'm really happy for him. I also love how, his thumbnail is literally a quote of something I did not say. I don't know if any of you picked up on that hilarious little detail. This thing is just so funny.
I don't know about that. He kind of said it. I've been watching those ordinary podcasts, and he keeps saying something like this all the time. So I don't know, he didn't directly say it, but he sure seems to hint it all the time. I mean, if you go back to, no wait, they have like 20, 30 episodes of podcasts now. Maybe it's going to be a little bit difficult to find those segments. But yeah, every time Muta brings up the loaded thing, that kind of just goes along with it. So it's not like they really directly said lolly-likers or pedos, but he kind of hints to it all the time, right? Watching this guy Ethan Klein himself has been interesting. Ethan Klein himself, okay. That's a word.
It's just so funny. Dude, I feel bad. Like, I was gonna make a video.
Ethan was pretty fun.
I was thinking about it.
I miss old Ethan.
If I make a video roasting this dude on my main channel, YouTube will literally deplatform him. Like, YouTube actually watches my stuff, especially ever since I've been on the Some Ordinary podcast. YouTube has really been paying attention to like what we've been saying, and I'll be honest, if I would make a video on him on the main channel, I do think he'd get taken down for either bullying or the whole weird pedo stuff, like one or the other. I do think so, which is
two things. First, when he said that his video or his channel could be taken down, it does sound pretty arrogant, but I don't think he really meant it that way. Because it is kind of true that Susan likes to watch out for him, or not watch out, like just watch what he does, because he is in a bit of a trouble with YouTube. And whatever that comes along is just a passive situation. Like, whatever comes after, it's just a byproduct, right? And the second part.
Down for either bullying or the whole weird pedo stuff. Like,
he said that while saying he didn't say this. He said he doesn't say that lollikers are pedos. He says that Rev could get in trouble for the pedo stuff. Like, that's... He doesn't directly say it, but it is pretty fucking damn close. It is quite a suggestion, isn't it? Does he realize what he's saying? I don't think he is confident in what he's saying, to be honest. Remember the people he said that about are the main ones that defending him for crap. That and him changing everything out of fear now. I heard that he changed a lot of his thumbnails now. That is something.
One or the other, I do think so. Which is, and I don't want to be that guy that, you know, a video gets made on me, I make a video on him back, and then YouTube takes him down. So I didn't want to even touch that. Dude, I've been so good. I have been out of drama for like the last year, and then this happens, and that is why I dub Rev as Yandere Rev. And I don't think that will ever die. I don't have anything against Rev on a personal level. I just think he's a pretty bad person when it comes to making commentary videos. It's hilarious because this whole video is trying to frame me as as a hypocrite. Dude, this is way too funny. I love this so much.
So you're just gonna have to take my word for it that there are multiple images of lewd lolly VTubers in his likes from very recently as well. So take that from me.
His whole video is trying to frame me as a hypocrite because on the one hand, I say that it's sus. Lolly is sus. And then on the other hand, I'm friends with Chibidoki. And it's like, your likes are public, bro. You literally liked a tweet from Chibidoki and she's a lolly. Dude, there are 3 levels here, okay? There's lollies, which I have absolutely nothing against. I don't think anyone has anything against lollies, okay? Like Chibidoki or Megumin from Konosuba or Gura. Nothing has anything against lollies. It's lolly that's the gray zone, okay? So it's like me saying that lolly is sus, and it's like, really, bro? You're gonna say that when you're friends with Chibidoki? It's like, what, dude? Do you even know what you're saying? The whole video is framed that way. And
which I guess is fair. You don't have to like lolly porn, you can just like lolly. And you can just say lolly is weird or sus. I guess that's fine. That's not really a problem. Most of us are just having problem with lolly being pedo. That's a bit of a brand we don't want. He made the video come full circle if it wasn't true based on what he did and said after.
it's like, what? And then there's the third stage, which is actual pedophiles. Lolly porn is an actual pedophilia, obviously, but it's a little weird. I'm not personally comfortable with it, and that's
he said that.
Thing is, okay, dude, a little tangent, little Rev tangent. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like Rev retweeted a tweet saying, "This video by Rev Says Desu is just perfect. I hope we can finally separate Nux Grifter from the VTuber community." Meanwhile, Rev is the biggest grifter, and I'll tell you exactly how. In the entire community. But the funniest thing is this guy's pinned tweet that he retweeted is this. All right, look, it's lewd lolly stuff. That's a line. All right, lewd lolly stuff. That's the gray zone, not actual pedophilia, but the gray zone. But his tweet is talking about how having sex with Klee would be consensual.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows that's a joke. Nobody takes that seriously. It's a huge fucking shitpost. You can't believe that real, right? Everyone has seen this shit. August 2021, that's really old damn.
And it's like, all right, dude, you know, listen, I don't want to get into that discussion, but anyway, so he makes this whole video framing me as a hypocrite because, you know, dude, you put lollies in your videos and you're friends with lollies. Dude, there's nothing wrong with lollies. Lolly is personally makes me a little uncomfortable, and that's okay. And I never said it's a pet. And then he brings a bunch of, dude, it's way too funny. All right, so he didn't understand how my video was, my tweet was a joke, okay? He didn't understand how my tweet was a joke, which is mind-blowing, how he didn't get it. This man who claims to be a master of comedy.
Well, explain to me where the punchline is, dude, because I don't get it. Maybe I'm just not funny. I don't get how this is a joke. Like, where is the joke?
This Jordan Peterson tweet was satire. So Mudahar took it out of context as a joke because it's funny. So I took this guy out of context also as a joke, also because it's funny. Now, saying that nothing is beautiful is a friendship forged in making fun of pedos, neither Jordan Peterson nor this tweet are literal pedos. So
I can see what he means by that. So it is maybe it is a little bit too deep of a meta humor. Chibi, she keeps saying she's not a loli. So I don't know why Nux keeps calling her that. Personally, I call her a loli, but I don't really care that much. These tags are nothing but trouble, to be honest. They're just tags.
So that's the comedy. The comedy is that neither of them are pedos, but we're bonding over making fun of pedos. Not that they are literally pedos. Make a video in response. I told you, I don't want to make a video in response because I'm afraid YouTube will see it and actually take him down. Like, I'm afraid they will literally take his channel down, and I don't want to be that guy that got his channel nuked off the platform.
But he's making a video right now, though, isn't he? Even though it is not a complete video, it's more of a reaction. It is still kind of... He's still exposing Rev in a way. So I don't know if this is actually helping his case.
Even though he sort of deserves it in some way. Little rants to explain how bad faith this video is. It's bad faith the entire way through. He starts off with like, you're gonna see Nux differently at the end of this video. And it's like, dog, really? Really? From the biggest hypocrite on the entire VTuber sphere, you're gonna make me look like a hypocrite?
I know there are a lot of people who are going to watch this and be very disappointed by what I'm about to share with you because it might change how you view him.
This dude makes believe he's a victim, okay? He makes believe that him and his poor lolly community, it's so funny to say, are victims, bro, to the normies out there that think that they're pedophiles. And it's like, okay, so what's your content? You ready for his content? His content is he'll dig up a tweet that makes fun of some lolly art, and he'll take that tweet with like 2 likes on that tweet, and he'll lambaste that dude in front of 600,000 people. Gang-banging the dude. It's like, you know your likes are public, bro. You're making fun of lollies. Meanwhile, you like the tweet from Gura, who's a lolly. Bro, your likes are public, bro. Get wrecked. So, and he makes believe he's the victim in this whole scenario, even though he's a channel with 600,000 subscribers.
I think he's missing the context. Every single time that happens, they don't just have lollies, they have actual lolly porn in their lives. And he doesn't see the problem with that. You should go around shit talking about lollies, and then you have lolly porn in your lives. How is that not a problem?
Being an anti-SJW, SJW, trying to clown on a dude with like 3 likes on his tweet. And also he keeps mentioning how I got ratio. Dude, does this look like a ratio to you? This looks like a ratio? I have more.
Yeah, that's not a ratio. That seems normal. That's not a ratio.
Dude, I ratioed. These people tried to cancel me with the only tweet. With the 1 tweet.
Oh, Rocky, no.
And I keep getting videos.
Hello, you.
Comments on my things. It's like, bro, I lost thousands of subscribers also. No great loss from people that don't want to actually look at the other side of the story. And it's like all these people are like, dude, you're friends with Chibi Doki, and you think that lolly porn is weird. Yeah, lollies are cool. Lolly porn is not so comfortable. And he goes out of his way with this channel with 600,000 subscribers to bully smaller people. And
okay, I do have to say that there is no problem being friends with Chibidoki or any lolly in general just because you don't like the lolly porn. That kind of doesn't make sense. Did people actually say that? I don't know. It really doesn't make sense. And it sounds so outlandish that I'm not sure if anyone actually said that. Maybe it's one of those loud minority situations.
And me, I guess. He bullies me too. Because how could you come back from this? And then he misquotes me in the title, in the thumbnail. It gets even funnier, dude, because, look, I'm friends with a streamer called Emmy OK. She's a streamer. She's been in my videos before. She's cool. Rev made a video. It's a huge video. Just blasting her. Pulling up and digging up dirt on her from like 7 years in the past. Literally 7 years old clips of her in a really difficult situation. Okay? Not even joking. A tough real life situation of her that he'll dig up from freaking 7 years ago, and he'll try to blast her. And you're
this is something a lot of people have an issue with. Emmy OK is not a good person. She is not okay. They dug up a situation from 7 years ago because she was still being a dumbass this year. Just to prove that she has not changed over those 7 years. And people didn't just jump because she was again lovely and stopped speaking out against it. All the older stuff, they kind of came out one after the other just because she couldn't shut up. No one brings up lolly porn, only lolly. Remember, regardless of if lolly is safe for work, most antis immediately see it as sexualized for some reason. That is true. This is why I don't really like to group everyone into the same group. I like to give everyone like 3-4 subcategories because there is no one in one whole group. That doesn't work. Even people in our community doesn't confine in one group. We are kind of split around. If you don't believe me, you probably have to see the lolly discourse. But what is a lolly? What is categorized as a lolly? Because no one seems to agree what a lolly is. Not even us. I have completely given up on that discussion. I just don't want to be a part of it.
probably wondering, why does he do that? Why does he go out of his way to just bully somebody? The answer is because she tweeted something along the lines of lolly porn is weird, or pedophilia, or whatever she tweeted. Basically, it was a take. It was a hot take of hers, and he's like, oh, you're gonna roast the lollies, bro?
I mean, that's what she said. She said lolly is pedophilia. Sure, people got angry and started attacking her. And then they dug up all her dirt, which was not even that long. I believe that is what got her cancelled. The lolly itself, not that much. It's more like a start fire.
I like the lolly stuff. I will destroy her with everything I have. And she literally gets hate to this day on all of her stuff. Everyone that collabs with her, I got hate for collabing with her because of Rev's video. A lot of people will look at this video and not look at the whole situation objectively and just be like, wow, this guy's a hypocrite because that's what this said. The guy's a real piece of work. In many ways, yeah. I didn't want to make this video on my main channel. That's why I'm only talking about it on a stream. It might get clipped and put on Nuxanor. But I didn't want to talk about it in the main video because I'm afraid YouTube would literally ban him for either bullying or the whole lolly pro thing.
I do also have to say this, that you can't really attack someone because they are friends with someone. I don't really want to friend police anyone, you know? If he's still friends with MLK, that's fine. That's fair. You want to collab with her? That's fair. We just don't like her. That doesn't really give us any reason to attack him for work with her, right? I don't think that's a great idea. Oh yeah. MLK did spurge a lot. That woman was not stable. But hey, if anyone wants to be friends with her, that's be my guest, I guess. I won't stop you.
Pro lolly thing, and I don't want to get involved with that. So, literally talking about it because you asked in the least possible way to get views on this whole significant situation. For a dude that also claims that he's doing this because I am attacking the lolly community, which is a complete joke.
Well, if we're breaking the legs of lolicons, you should probably start getting yourself fitted for a cast, little bro, because they're coming after you next. Like, it's obvious hypocrisy here, and
I got, first of all, way more hate than I ever gave to the lolly community. Dude, the lolly community, it sounds so funny. And then also, talking about bad faith, this dude went around, and his wife, they were asking VTubers that are friends of mine for dirt on me. They were literally asking VTubers for dirt on me privately, which is like, wow. This dude literally just wanted to make a video to try and take me down, which is hilarious because he should have known from past exploits that I'm not gonna get canceled, let alone by the lolly community. So it's pretty scum. It's pretty scum. And also he makes this whole deal in his actual video that bro, Nux follows me on Twitter like it's the biggest own. It's like he follows me and then he'll make a take like that.
But as for me, you follow me.
Dude, you follow me on Twitter, so what are you saying? I follow lots of people I don't like. I follow people on Twitter that have tried to cancel me in the past. So like, what are you saying?
Yeah, I also don't really like that argument. Oh, you follow me, I follow you. Personally, I think the whole follow thing is stupid, and people are taking that way too seriously. You don't have to like someone to follow someone. You follow someone because you want an update on that person, as long as the tweet is not protected and they allow it. You don't have to like someone to follow them. So I never like this kind of argument. So I am with Nux on this part. You can't use follow as a weapon. I don't think that's working very well. I'm more upset about Mutahar claiming random people are pedos for liking lolly since he's seen firsthand actual CP peddlers through his older dark web deep dive reads. Yeah, Mutahar is much more straightforward with his view. Mutahar believes that Lolicon is a stepping stone. I can understand why he thinks that too, because, well, nobody starts with a fetish, right? Everyone starts at one point have sexual interest, the basic sexual interest, and then it just branches out from there. So if he believes that lolly is a stepping stone, I can see why he thinks that. Of course, I don't believe that's true, but I can't really prove anything, can I?
This is a very interesting take, especially because you're trying to make it sound like it's good faith. Dude, if it's good faith, and I follow you on Twitter, and I've messaged you in the past, you don't think you could have messaged me to ask me for my side? No. You'd rather message all these other people to try to get dirt on me than actually message me myself, this guy who you claim that we're sort of friendly. Like, this dude is like a literal walking hypocrite. It's impressively unbelievable. But yeah, so I guess my simple phrase of I like lollies. Lollies are totally cool, but lolly sus, that alone debunks his entire video. Every single time that he'll say, bro, Nux says lolly is sus. Well, then explain this. Explain how you collabed with Chibidoki. And it's like, what? What? Are you serious?
Yeah, the Chibidoki thing is just stupid. If anyone really thinks that, they should probably step back a little bit with that part.
They couldn't believe the guy who has used lolly-related content in his thumbnails videos, and the same guy who has openly befriended lolicons, followed and praised lolicons on Twitter, could be making such a statement under glaring hypocrisy.
Have you seen your thumbnail? This thumbnail, lolly likers are pedos. This is in quotes, like it's something I actually said. I did not say this. I didn't even say this a little. Not even a little. And this dude's like, oh, dude, we're gonna make this thumbnail. So, dude, when it comes to thumbnails, you can be quiet. And I can debunk, like, all the clips in his video.
Yeah, and this again. He never said it, but he sure as hell keep implying it.
Also, because he has a bunch of clips that he tries to prove me wrong. One of them is talking to Charlie, and I'm talking to Charlie about...
Mutahar is just trying to ride Mutahar.
Let it play.
And of course, there are also your pedophiles and all that.
Oh, well, you kind of glossed over that. What do you mean by that?
Well, you got people that the lolly debate is really huge in the VTuber scene. Like, you got lolly VTubers, you got VTubers that talk about liking lollies, you got Discord servers of VTubers that are liking lollies and stuff, and the claim is, well, you know, she's a 3,000-year-old vampire that looks like a 12-year-old girl. It's too volatile. I wouldn't want to touch that with a 6-foot pole. And I tell Charlie, yeah, Charlie, there's also this pedophilia problem in the VTuber community. And Charlie's like, whoa, you just glossed over that. And I'm like, well, you know, the whole lolly situation. And that's where the clip ends. That's the clip that was floating around on Twitter. He took that clip without looking at the context, without doing his research to try to...
I mean, I believe I have seen that video. Yeah, I have seen that video before. I'm not sure if... I don't think that's where he cut the clip, though. We can go back, look at it. Let's talk about VTuber phones. Yeah, we could do that later. There we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here.
Charlie. There we go.
Just to really spike the football here, let it play.
And of course, there are also your pedophiles and all that.
Oh, well, you kind of glossed over that. What do you mean by that?
Well, you got people that the lolly debate is really huge in the VTuber scene. Like, you got lolly VTubers, you got VTubers that talk about liking lollies, you got Discord servers of VTubers that are liking lollies and stuff, and the claim is, well, you know, she's a 3,000-year-old vampire that looks like a 12-year-old girl. It's too volatile. I wouldn't want to touch that with a 6-foot pole.
So in case you didn't catch that, there was actually Moist Critical, aka Charlie, in the back.
It was cut there. Well, I guess I was wrong at that part. Now, I did not know that clip alone was being spread, though. But I could have guessed, because that whole situation was about Taiga. And to be fair, when you just gloss over the pedo situation, and then you just start talking about the lolly thing, it kind of gives some bad context. And the complete context is that it was about Taiga and a whole grooming situation. And as far as I have been updated about it, Taiga was innocent. And he was only called a groomer or a pedo because he, showed us. So, he is also missing a context in this case. So I don't know if this is helping him at all.
And Charlie's like, whoa, you just glossed over that. And I'm like, well, you know, the whole lolly situation. And that's where the clip ends. That's the clip that was floating around on Twitter. He took that clip without looking at the context, without doing his research to try to literally cancel me. If you would have watched the next segment of that video, I would have said, you know, the lolly part of the VTuber community. Well, there was this Discord server where a glitch tail Discord server, where in that Discord server, lots of lolly was floating around. There was lolly all over the place over this glitch tail character. What's his name? God. Betty Noir, the glitch tail character is a lolly. And it's a lolly Discord server about Betty Noir. And in that Discord server, people got literally groomed.
Wait, it was a glitch there?
Groomed in that Discord server,
Really?
which is actual pedophilia. And then that same VTuber groomed someone else in that same Discord server. So if you'd have actually watched the clip of me saying that there is a problem in the VTuber community when it came to pedophilia and talking about lollies, you would have let me finish my sentence and explain myself. Even you would agree that this is actual pedophilia, and that dude should maybe go to jail. So
Okay, I might need to rewatch that context. Let's so there we go. Da, da, da. Charlie's 100% more chill with Lolis than Mutaha. Yeah, he is a realistic person. Very much so. Knocks shit himself. Yeah. I think he might stumble on himself on impulse all the time because of what he does. That might be a problem. This might be the clip. Let me see.
Yeah, so what was the drama? They just didn't like her having a VTuber model, or the fact she didn't use it much?
I think they didn't like that she's like an established streamer, and here she just joins this space to utilize
Oh,
it
they was
for
Pokemon.
personal gain.
Yeah, of course I do.
Right, so it was run by Fifi.
Mhm.
She got a lot of hate for setting up the Times Square thing. It was like, wow, you're just including people that are your friends. You're not.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was stupid.
Basically,
Oh.
every time someone says or talks to anybody else, it's like, but wait, I was shipping you with that person. And Niji Sanji shipping drama. It talks to anybody else, it's like,
Yeah, shipping drama. Don't care.
I can be friends with whoever I want. Like that got like 100,000 likes on Twitter. Like it was huge. It seems like a nothing burger, and it's
Docs.
hard to talk.
Nox is deleting all his retweets involving Lolis and changing his thumbnails. Oh. That's bad. He should know more than anyone that deleting your trails is just leaving new trails. That's not helping. What are you doing? He still makes good content. I don't really hate him. I just think he's made some weird decisions. Well, I can't really hate people in general.
The fact she didn't use it much.
I think they did.
No, wrong one. That's
the
the...
Fast and Furious Crossroads. I don't remember. She was driving a car, and a Discord message popped up from some guy. I think he's an artist. And he said something to the effect of "looking forward to seeing you later," and she panicked. And the entire community just lashed out at her like, "Oh my god, she's dating someone. I've been betrayed. Everything is lost. I'll never support this person again. Oh my god." It was just a meltdown.
It was pretty horrible. Yeah, and again, that's very.
Where was that?
Because I don't know if you're aware, like how toxic the idol culture is in Japan. Like you'll have idols that, like they'll force them to work hard, and they tell them if they don't work to a certain degree, like they're on the streets basically. Like they're always being threatened. They're not allowed to have a relationship while they're an idol under a certain company.
Yeah, I knew all that. That's just all of.
You're not like spreading the wealth to like other VTubers that also need some spot. That her voice sounded like her. It was someone copyrighted her IP, the list, and I was in the thumbnail, so I was like, oh god.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
What was the one next to you? Do you recognize the one next to you to the right?
I don't know that one.
Damn, what the fuck? You doing a VTuber drama rundown and you don't know any of the S tiers besides yourself,
right.
Nux? Come on.
This guy's S tier is very subjective, okay? Alright? Very subjective. Like, the melody drama was someone copyrighted her IP. Her modeler copyrighted her.
Oh yeah, I know
said
that one.
I own your stuff, and I had to get involved. And it was horrible. So that one I remember a lot.
Ah, the Russia situation.
Ones and Niji ones, they're much less
That's really sad one.
They're all the same.
mainly.
It's either leaks or it's like it was
Jeez.
huge. It seems like a nothing burger, and it's really hard to talk about these dramas because most of them are just shipping dramas, which shouldn't exist. It shouldn't even be drama.
Yeah, I feel like that community just isn't ready to have that conversation of you don't own your streamer. It seems like they're just not quite equipped to handle that yet.
There was this whole movement. I think Ludwig started it. The I'm not your friend movement.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, there we go. I think I found it.
Involve this that I kind of stay away from.
Yeah, this one seems like actually serious.
Here's one from.
Yeah, this one. Fans.
Okay, there are a lot of dramas that involve this that I kind of stay away from.
Yeah, this one seems like actually serious.
Here's one of his messages. It's a little weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So there's a lot of that. Like there was another one. There was a whole Discord server for Glitchtail. Are you familiar with Glitchtail?
Ah, there we go. Now I remember wrong. Tiger was first, and then Glitchtail. That's what happened.
Etc. Anyway, the main villain in Glitchdale is basically her little. Oh, this is my video from 4 years ago. Look at that. So
Nice.
this little girl, right? And she's evil and a psycho and whatever. Anyway, there's a whole Glitchdale Discord server dedicated to showing rather explicit Rule 34 of this very little girl. And there was a Discord, a VTuber in that server that was in that server for like 5 years, got groomed in that server, and then proceeded to groom someone in that server.
Jesus
There
Christ.
is a lot of really weird stuff that happens behind. But again, I don't consider that drama. That's just really sad. For me, drama is.
Those are absolutely more serious.
So,
Holy shit.
yeah, that's the bottom of
Right.
the rabbit hole.
Well, I got that context now. He was right. He was talking about Glitchtail. He was not talking about Taiga or the VTubers. So when he said
About lolly VTubers, you got VTubers that talk about liking lollies, you got Discord servers of VTubers that are liking lollies and stuff, and the claim is, well, she's a 3,000-year-old vampire that looks.
okay, I just have to say that nobody really says this anymore. That's a joke. Nobody cares. Well, anyway, when he said glossed over things like that, and Rev did not include this part, that is actually bad on Rev's part. He was talking about the glitch shell community, and the situation there was an actual problem. So, bad on you, Rev. That ain't good. That ain't good. That's a win for Nux.
Which is actual pedophilia, and then that same VTuber groomed someone else in that same Discord server. So if you'd have actually watched the clip of me saying that there is a problem in the VTuber community when it came to pedophilia and talking about lollies, you would have let me finish my sentence.
Still doesn't help his case much. No, not really. It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That dude should maybe
not that much.
So, like,
but
how about you actually take context into
this is not a weapon we can use on him.
And
that's not working.
Take a half clip of me saying that just because I mentioned pedophilia and lollies in a sentence, it means that everyone that likes lolly stuff is a pedophile, which is not true. It's a gray zone. It's not pedophilia. And then he has another clip from Charlie where he's like, even Charlie doesn't agree with you because when Charlie was making fun of cuties, remember that whole cuties drama?
I think there's one clip in particular that really speaks to where Charlie stands in this whole thing.
And for some fucking reason, Twitter being the cesspool that it is somehow brings anime into this, talking about, well, why is cuties such a big deal when anime has kids being sexualized? Well, first of all, anime is fake. Those like children lolly things, those fucking 900-year-old vampires that look like they're 4 years old, the little cum demons that have existed for 2 millennia, but they look like a 6-year-old, those aren't real people. They are animated fake things.
So obviously it's pretty funny to compare these two takes that somehow strangely both bring up this whole 5,000-year-old whatever.
Dude, that was way too funny. And that whole Cuties drama, Cuties is a Netflix show that actually sexualizes children. So he made a video when he was talking about Cuties. He said Cuties is even worse than the lolly stuff because, cuties, there are real people. And he takes that out of context to make it look like Charlie is defending lolly hentai, which is not the case at all. Charlie just said that cuties is worse. That doesn't mean that lolly hentai is delectable and a perfect, beautiful palette. So again, he keeps taking clips out of context again and again and again. He has another one for me in
I don't know. It does sound like he. Well, maybe he's not defending. He maybe not defending the lolly hentai, but he. No, I think he does. Yeah, it sounds like he's defending the old hentai, or defending his existence. While Vel did neglect research, Knox action on determined audience says enough from where he stands. Yeah, anything he's been doing after the whole thing, it's really not helping his case. It's really not. Maybe he should have done nothing.
stream clip where someone posted on Twitter, I want to do a smash or pass on lollies. Post lollies in the comments.
Oh, it's Irina.
Oh, dude, this man, he's not really into smash or pass lollies. No. That dude is an Elon Musk sleeper agent trying to gather all of the lolicons on Twitter so he could break their legs. And he took that out of context to me saying, dude, are you ready? It's an Elon Musk sleeper agent gathering data on who that they should take out back and break their legs.
Well, if we're breaking the legs of lolicons, you should probably start getting yourself fitted for a cast, little bro, because they're coming after you next. Like,
it doesn't actually sound like a joke. We can go back to that video real quick. It should be here. I know it. Here we go.
Okay, well there you go. That's the problem. So I have to like tell someone, like, isn't it like a gateway drug? And it's like, it's not a drug. It's not actually hurting anyone. I'm like, bro, just admit it's weird, okay? It's weird, and you can look. I watch cartel death footage on Reddit all the time.
yeah, lolly did.
Here.
Bro. He was like an anime dude.
Yeah.
He got into a lot of debates about how lollies, it's not weird to be attracted to lollies.
That was when I signed out of that dude's
That's also kind of where
arc.
Yeah, that arc was weird.
And like randomly, he had like a video talking about like why Patreon's in the wrong for taking down people who make like lolly porn, like hard defending it. I'm just watching this. I'm like, bro, you don't.
He debated Destiny about it.
I didn't see that.
He debated Destiny
Oh
about
my
how
God.
lolly is like, okay, whatever. Anyway.
So that Cupid character that you have, what does it look like? It's actually like 4,000 years old. I'm like, no. What? How old does it look?
Yeah, nobody says that.
Okay, well there you go. That's the problem. So I have to like tell someone, like, isn't it like a gateway drug? And it's like, it's not a drug. It's not actually hurting anyone. I'm like, bro, just admit it's weird, okay? It's weird, and you can look. I watch cartel death footage on Reddit all the time.
Yeah, there's really nothing I have to say about that last part, but nonetheless, I shared that video for two reasons. Number one, notice how they never actually said pedo at any point. It's a common tactic used by antis where they don't actually say the word or phrase, but they just heavily imply it, like everyone knows what you're talking about, and when you repeat over and over again, it's just weird. It's just weird. We all know what you mean, and in this case, it's not just weird to Nux. He has said multiple times, as we've seen, that lolicon is for pedophiles, okay? And the second reason I showed this is the interaction between them. I think it's really important. I think it's the main reason he's doing all of this. He's just trying to fit in with his friends and fellow content creators, because he's had this very open acceptance of lolicon for many years, and all of a sudden he's saying all this stuff while he's hanging around these people. And you know what, I get trying to fit in, but like at the same point, you can't be the biggest hypocrite in the world about the subject just to fit in with people who are anti-lolicon. Like, you don't have a leg to stand on. And that kind of leads to the next part. I just want to briefly talk about this. Nux has had a very bad reputation in the VTuber community for some time now, and to be honest, it's not deserved. They've tried to cancel him a million times, and those times were unfair. Like the VShojo situation, and there was a situation where he was getting canceled for his N-word video where he's paying streamers to say the N-word. Like, those were big controversies, and VTubers were really involved in it and trying to cancel him. They even called him a lolicon in the process. That was a big part of it. But now, he has made a lot of amends towards fixing his relationship. In the last year or so, he's done a lot of collabs with small streamers. He's promoted them, interacted with them. He's clearly making an effort to make his reputation better in that community. And I can't think of a better way of doing that than calling lolicon pedophilia. Am I right? But this now leads us into the final part of the video. I originally wasn't going to make this until I woke up this morning to see him backpedal. This was probably the worst response imaginable. I was going to ask him maybe in a reply what he meant by his original tweet, but he comes out saying that this is comedy. This was all comedy. That original tweet calling people pedophiles, it was just comedy. Well, explain to me where the punchline is, dude, because I don't get it. Maybe I'm just not funny. I don't get how this is a joke. Like, where is the joke? And you still have to say this, that there's still a little sus, and he wanted to rock the boat. Well, you rocked the boat so hard you fell off of it, dude. Like, I just, like, this was, like, the worst response. For someone who's been canceled a million times, like, this was the last thing you should have said. You should have said nothing at that point. You got exposed hard for being a hypocrite, and then you come out and basically say it's just a prank, bro. And I was just trying to rustle your jimmies. Well, we know it's more than that. We've seen the clips of you saying these things. It aligns exactly with what you originally said in the first tweet. There's really nothing else to say. Like, this whole situation is just really disappointing, and I know it's disappointing for a lot of people out there, and like, it's just BS. Like, nobody's buying this. It wasn't a joke. You mean this stuff. And whether you actually believe it in your heart...
It wasn't
I
here.
don't know. I mean, how could you with your history of
Well, okay. Whatever.
looking at his thumbnail?
I was just pretending to be retarded.
To go through and explain all these. You can see for yourself.
He literally took me out of context to try and say that that's what I was saying. Which is like, what? And he's like, then he goes on this whole rant. He's like, dude, you should have your legs broken in because you like lollies. See? You have Gura in the thumbnail. Like, dude, what is going on? What is going on? The whole drama is like the stupidest thing in the world from this dude who's the biggest hypocrite in the community, acting like he's a victim. With all of his videos, he is the victim. He is the little underfoot stepped on lolly.
He's doing this for clout.
Stand up for himself.
Very possible.
Making fun of Twitter accounts with 4 likes on them. Just like, dude, what?
That is how he has been operating the past few years, so maybe this is not too different.
Constantly making me look like a hypocrite for things that I've never been a hypocrite about. And this dude, is this guy VTuber Leafy? He's basically VTuber Leafy, except less entertaining. And I was gonna say, and he's probably gonna milk this. So I guess he is kind of more like VTuber Leafy kind of thing. Yeah, he's definitely gonna try to milk this video. It's gonna be really
Leafy, huh? That's a claim.
Content and tries to somehow take more clips of me out of context. So I don't care enough about this drama to actually put together a well-researched main channel video. If off the top of my head, on a stream, I could literally, like, break him and crumble him apart. Yeah, he will definitely milk this. Yeah, he'll definitely milk this, which is totally fine with me. If he wasn't acting in bad faith, and I'm still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt that this wasn't bad faith, he just saw the clips out of context floating around Twitter, and he really believed it because he didn't do research. He might do like an apology type video saying, listen, I got some of the details wrong. I disagree with Nux on this philosophical topic. However, whatever. It's rough. So, you know, I think that's very possible. Or he'll double down. Either way, this thumbnail is slander. How do you say? Slander. Yeah, slander is the word, I would say. Yeah. This is what they call slander. But anyway, this will be fun. This will be funny. His stuff in the past was fairly well-researched. This one was so odd. I don't know if he's that well-researched, to be honest. The videos that I've seen is, like, when Twitter's dogpiling on someone, he will take all the clips that Twitter's using to dogpile them, and he will use those clips as his evidence to be like, oh, that's not true, bro, because of all these things. And they will be like the Twitter clips. I don't know how well-researched he actually is. And he talks about in the video how it's, I liked his videos in the past.
I'm not going to also show our DMs. Like, you have said you enjoy my content.
The only video I told him that I liked was a video he made ripping off my content. And I was like, oh, hey, nice video, dude. It was a video copying one of my videos. I'm not gonna show DMs, obviously.
Yeah, the whole DM thing is...
Rev thinks I'm serious and wanted to destroy me, which it's even.
Yeah, the whole DM thing is just not relevant for us. I don't know why these people keep bringing up DMs, because if both sides are not going to show the DMs, it's not going to be helpful for any of us. It's not going to be useful. It's a waste. Irrelevant. There is no proof. You're just saying you have proof. It doesn't help. It does not help. So I'm just going to dismiss that from both sides.
Funnier because these tweets I tweeted, you could look at the timestamps, this and my last stream, these were drunk tweets right after a drunk stream, because I open up Twitter, I'm drunk, and I'm getting death threats, and I'm like, what? What is happening? If you want, I did a whole drinking game on my last stream. Every time Nikocado Avocado said poop, I drank. Now let's see, I'm gonna make this a drinking game too. Every time they say poop, I am gonna drink. Then I got smashed. I get obliterated, and I open Twitter to get death threats, and somehow
So he was drunk.
In this situation. I'm literally attacked from all sides for an obvious joke, I thought, and there it is.
I guess you were right. You were just pretending to be retarded.
Rev the context. I don't need to tell Rev the context. If Rev's gonna make a video trying
Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. From Twitch, probably. Midnight Zero.
Pretty obvious. You try to cancel someone, you gotta figure out the context yourself, homie. It's not on me to educate you if you want to cancel me. But anyway, again, the reason why I'm not making like an actual well-researched, thought-out video on the main channel or even on Nuxanor is because I feel like YouTube would take his channel down. Like if I really phrased it that badly, like I would. But whatever it is, if this does get clipped and put on Nuxanor, which it probably will be, I'm gonna put a very, very bad misquote of his in the thumbnail. It'll be like a picture of Rev, and then like it'll say in quotes, "I like kids." That'll be the thumbnail. Like literally fighting fire with fire. So what was Nuxtaku thinking? Well, for these tweets he wasn't, and for this one it was comedy. But you know, look, if you don't like my comedy, if you don't think it was funny, that's totally okay. You and your minority of funny lolly people can keep going. I'm not roasting you on your opinions or your philosophies. Here, look, everyone's entitled to an opinion as long as it doesn't actually put anyone in danger, which is, if my boy here decides to actually keep making videos, definitely let Yandere Rev know that I don't think I will respond, just like I didn't really want to respond to this one. You guys are just asking me in chat, but Yandere Rev needs to know that I wish him the best out there, and I am very disappointed in the way he's...
People get death threat all the time.
Literally tried to cancel me over this, and MEOK did not deserve what you did to her either. That was rough. That was
yeah, I don't know. MEOK was a bad person. We can't go there.
Anyway, I'm disappointed in you, homie, and I suppose we let's actually stream. Let's actually have some fun.
Bro, I can't believe it. He's a hypocrite because on the one hand he says lollipop is weird, and then on the other hand. And then on the other hand, he's friends with Chibi Doki. Didn't you know your likes were public, bro?
Bro, lollies is cool. It's lolly porn that's weird. Listen, it's not pedophilia, but it's weird. Oh my god, dude. And then all the comments are like, he deserved to get backstabbed by V Shoujo. It's like, what? Nani? Huh?
Did people say that? That's a completely irrelevant topic. Why would you say? Why would they say that?
I never had a problem with lollies. I just had a problem with lolly, which I thought was a little sus. But it's not pedophilia actually. So anyway, the comments are weird. Dude, the comments on this video are wild. Because most communities, they'll just look at someone talking and they'll just nod and agree. Because, well, this guy wouldn't make a video saying I'm a hypocrite if I wasn't a hypocrite. And it's not on the viewers to do the research. It's on the guy trying to make a cancellation move to do the research. So... that was that little tangent. Awkward.
That was fascinating. I have seen this video before, but I had a different thought. And now I'm looking through a few things more. A few things came to mind. So the whole thumbnail thing, that's kind of weird now. What was he even thinking when he started changing thumbnails? As for his likes, I don't actually have any documentation on that. I do not know what he has in his likes. It is possible he just has some cute lolly art, but it is also possible that he has literal lolly hentai in his likes. So, I will have to look into someone's archive to find out. His chat was shitting on him on stream? Oh, really? I didn't pay attention to his chat.
And he talks about in the video.
Okay, shut up. He just said he can date you. Legit don't even watch the video for stream. He don't deserve the content. What? Well, it's not wrong, but yay, non-sexual jokes. Hey, this guy, VTuber Leafy, base nugs. I hope he has parachute for that jump. Stands a lot on weird things. I just got here. Is there really only one person per name on there? What? I can barely read this chat. How do people even see this? Oh, disgusting. Oh shit, now it's new. Did Rev left mine in the gutter? It seems like they're on his side. How do you even afford for dirt? Like, hi, could you tell me some bad things about the person I might... Delete the lolly thumbnail. What? Oh, well, that's one. We found one. I guess he's talking about his lolly thumbnail, which he has been deleting. Yeah, good on you, I guess. He got his wish. I've been watching both of you for a bit. This was the weirdest one for him in a bit. My brain thinks the letter N is a greenstone. I lost brains and watching the Rev video. It was such shit video and poorly research. He's master of comedy as in master of comedy created by myself. I don't know what context this is. Wasn't all considered mature woman basically a small body, I saw a couple of videos down on the console. Oh, victimless crime, well, I guess. Well, this whole situation is kind of weird. Honestly, I think Rev's video is a little bit mid. Mid, not as in bad mid, it's more like he got a few things right and he got a few things wrong, so they balance each other out. Left hand, right hand, balance. So it became mid. As for the knock situation, well, he's just losing. Oh, CEO of Fate has an archive. Oh, okay. CEO of Fate. Can I search him up? There we go. I archive one. Good luck replacing this one, Grifter. Oh, okay. Huh. That was a thumbnail thing. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. He has been archiving thumbnails. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for his likes. The thumbnails, this is bad. This is so bad. not helpful. Uh, yeah, Rev didn't. He didn't really shoot himself in the foot, but it was just that one part of the video about the whole pedo Discord VTuber thing. I think that's a big L. And the odd L would just be that the whole follow me, follow you thing. You follow me, I follow you. I don't think that's very useful either. Besides from that, he was just reporting what he saw.